Hi everyone, I'm Kenneth. I'm here at my new room at the UP Cebu Dormitory for this area especially is for faculty and staff. So I'm basically sharing with other teachers and staff and students. We're not from Cebu City or from Metro Cebu. So I'm here. I have to transition. As you may know, I lived for 3 years in another accommodation in here in Lahore, but because rental fees are getting higher, so I have to decide for myself which which place I should go. So I chose here in UP because I teach here. I I plan to go to tran- transition to just being alone, to share a room with other people, because you know it can be really boring inside a room where you're just alone, no one's with you except maybe your landlady. So I have to make make decisions, and I have to to spend less, and it's not easy for me to spend a lot of money just for rent. So at least here in the dormitory, well, the electricity and water, other basic utilities are subsidized, but I have to charge for my gadgets and all of my appliances here. So it's okay for me. At least I spend less in accommodation and rent and all. So I have to trust on in what the university can provide for me while I'm still here in Cebu and in UP Cebu. So that's what I'm hoping that I could stay for long, as long as I can like finish my masters, finish my um, maybe complete like 3 years, 3 to 4 years of my teaching here, and maybe if God will allow it, if I can finish my masters, stay for long here, you know, let's move to another place somehow. But I kind of enjoy here, and and I think this will be for long term, I guess. So yeah, I'm going through a lot of transitions in my life, and you know what? I'm really excited on taking my grad school because last Friday I just received my transcript of records from AMA University, and I'm happy that all my credentials are cleared now, and now I'll move on. And I'm just hoping I can enroll in UP Los Baños or UP Diliman for my graduate degree in computer science. Let's see if that would work. And for now, I'm just enjoying teaching the computer science courses that I'm teaching, though not with computer science students. There are math and stat students, but I enjoyed it somehow, and I see it's getting better. Things are getting good, and but I'm also anticipating that things might be challenging in the future runs of my teaching in the next few semesters that I'll be holding, because I'm taking my masters now, and it's gonna be an adventure. I see, and that's what I'm trying to you know get get into that zone, get into that vibe of being like a teacher, serious, doing research, doing extension work, you know, volunteering with other organizations, and thinking more ideas about becoming an educator. And I'm so excited about that. And soon enough, um, we'll take it to the next level, and we'll see that I'll check it out for myself how to become a better educator, a better professor someday, a better researcher, and contributing to the world of computer science, ICTs, and other disciplines. Because why not? I'm excited to do interdisciplinary research. Maybe collaborate with another college or university or teachers of other backgrounds. So I'll look on those. I'm in exciting times, and I'm just I'm just happy also that um, aside from my work, I also serve the church in here, which also holds services here, Destiny Church Cebu. I'm happy that I was able to like work with my pastors, work with my church mates to, you know, become part of the worship team, part of the multimedia team. And exciting times also. Yesterday we had our worship afternoon, and I'm so glad that we were able to like go for the 2.5 hours just worship, acknowledging God for what He has done, how good He is, and a lot of things about Him that makes us who we are. And I believe in the coming days, I'm also excited for what's to come in this movement for us to reach out to more people, and especially with students and faculty and staff here in UP Cebu. I'm looking forward that I could like reach out to them wherever they are, uh, be part of God's movement here in this university in general. And looking forward, um, I'll eventually settle down here in Cebu, stay here for long, like permanently be be a citizen of Cebu, change my address and all of that. So, crazy times. But let's trust the Lord in what He is about to do. So I was thinking of what to share today in this very short vlog. So you know there are lots of change happening, and Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 to 2, it does says that to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. And I believe that that's the thing that we need to remind ourselves that there is a season for everything. There is time for everything, and change does happen. Change is inevitable. Yet, if we trust in God, we don't have to worry about any change that we might experience, or even if we decide upon ourselves to change. And that's the beauty of what God is about to do for us, and that's one thing that I'm also desiring for, that I don't have to worry about anything but just pray, you know and you know I'll just trust in Him. And what it says here in Romans chapter 8 verse 28, all things work together for good for those who love the Lord and live according to His purpose. And come on, it's something that you need to be reminded of also, whenever you think that the challenges that you experience, or the bad things, or any good thing, or whatever happens to you, trust the Lord. And it just says that it works for good as long as you trust in Him, as long as you work according to his purpose, as long as you love him, as long as you desire for him. And that's that's one thing I want to share to you as I end this video. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be fearful of all these transitions in your life, because all I can say is that God does care for you. God does love you. God knows what you need, and He will provide for everything you need as long as you trust in Him, as long as you give yourself to Him in everything you do. So I'm thankful that this is there's this transition that I'm experiencing, and I'm just trusting on what God will be doing in the future. So thanks everyone. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you like this video, like button. And if you're not yet updated with my latest videos, the bell icon and hit all notifications. So see you in our next video. God bless you and see you soon.